what's happened in the last video.
But your clothes are in the... Oh no! Don't even! Oh my.
And here is more MrDudeManSir.
Hello! And welcome to MrDudeManSir. And today, I'm back playing some Core Friday Look at Shadows. And I believe I'm at that part again, to where I am being in a little very speedy thing, to where I need to choose other options like I did last time, I hope. And then this guy's gonna go along, and I need to find what to do. I just need to skip all this like, unnecessary text. However I do that, just skip it. Just go, thank you. You see? It'll log again, and now I can search. I don't know what to search. I know that's a Bunsen burner, it doesn't do anything. I know this is a bottle. I'll check the bottle. I'm gonna check the bottle. The bottle. I'm gonna take that transparent liquid. I wonder what's in here. It's not water, isn't it? Hydrochloric acid. That's some burny stuff right there. How long are you planning to squat there like that? Kill her. Oh my, Mr. Log. Instinctively, I threw the glass bottle at the huge man with the hammer. He flinched and stumbled backwards. His hammer was still raised, however, and smashed into one of the light bulbs in the ceiling, shattering it. It's dark. But I might be able to get away now. The feeling had begun returning to my legs, so I wasted no time. Habitually yelling "excuse me" as I left, I darted through the dark lab, using what I remembered of the layout to avoid obstacles and reach the door. They both look either confused about how I got away or like outsmarted them, or just like don't even care or something. Maybe they're just like lost ability. Maybe they're both like zombies and they lost half of their face ability and there's like a limping face like that. Well, either way, he's like ooh-ogging again. Hey, did you do that on purpose? Ooh-ogg. She's mad now. What the scum? Fix it or you get no more rewards from me. Ooh-ogg. Just go after already. He looks so sad. How many times have we crossed paths with that girl now? Maybe she has the paper scrap to keep her safe. Her fate hasn't been sealed yet. Oh my gosh! I just remembered something! From like my first Let's Play, like in the 3rd episode or something, I came to the conclusion that a paper scrap is what saves you. And if you keep that paper scrap, you feel safe and stuff. And right now I'm just learning this at the end of the 2nd game. It's nice. I feel all accomplished and smart and stuff. I have to find somewhere to hide. I could hear the sounds of someone else running, just a short distance in front of me. I couldn't make out who it was with any certainty, but I did briefly catch a glimpse of a figure retreating into the darkness, and it looked like Oni-chan? That was Big Brother just now, wasn't it? I took off in pursuit. If that was Big Brother, then I'd have to catch up to him. Big Brother! Big Brother! He mustn't have heard me. His pace never slowed, and I saw him disappear around the corner. He's not stopping. I have to go after him. Big Brother! Big Brother! Oh my. Time to search stuff now. This is just a window. Oh my gosh, so much map. Not enough time. Where do I go? The lab is where it just ran from, so I ain't gonna go back there though. I think, okay, I have an idea of where I am now. This is the bathrooms, this is the, place, and this is another place, and this is a different place. So I think this is the place where the captain yelling at me as though because I didn't put a book back. But when I did put its book back, it still yelled at me. And I was really angry at that guy. It's really cold in here. Well, that's weird. It's a wooden shelving unit with a glass door. It doesn't seem to be locked. Unfortunately, there's nothing useful inside. Now's no time to search shelves anyway. I have to find my I was gonna say Oni-chan with his big brother. Rug. Is he like everything I do? Is he going to be like gaining on me or something? Oh my gosh, he's following me. I forgot about that. I thought it was all like a peaceful searching thing. I can't get it open. If I were stronger, maybe I'd be able to. Big brother, where did you go? Okay, I think I need to be running about now because every time after I do something, he's just like growling to freak up, so I just need to go upstairs. Oh man, this is gonna be this is gonna be like an inevitable, like eternal time time trial. Because if it is, might as well just quit now. Big brother, where did you go? It's too quiet. I don't think he came this way. I should look for him back in the main hallway. Where would he be in the main hallway for? Is this like the main hallway, or would he be in like one of the like 1A or B or C things? Maybe I don't on the second floor. I don't go back here because Mr. Uwag is gonna just like murder me with his hammer and stuff. However, I think I should go check 2A. There's always that paper in 3A, and that was a car. I need to check that paper in 3A sometimes. I was just too scared of that Mr. Uwag. You know, he's gonna like smack me upside the head with a hammer. He's not in here either. Big brother. Oh my, he's right next to me, isn't he? He'll find me if I stay in here. Okay, you gotta get going. Leave the 1A. Okay, apparently I'm supposed to be like searching the different rooms until I find Mr. Oni-chan, and then I'll be good. And I just have 2 more rooms to search, I think. Are you in here? Please come out. He's not in here either. The floor seems like it can give way in a minute. I'm scared. Where'd you go? Where am I gonna go is the big question. I don't know where I'm gonna go. All I know is that Mr. Uwag wasn't Uwagging behind me, so I can examine the nothingness in this room. There's literally nothing in this room. Is the cabinet examinable? It's not. I just need to leave. Go to 1B. Let's see if Mr. Oni-chan's in here. Because that would be nice. You know, Satoshi being the whole leader or whatnot, it would be nice. He's not in here. Huh. But there's red letters all over the place. May I have those fingernails? No, they're cut off my finger. Oh my gosh, Mr. Uwag. Gotta get going. I can never tell where he is. It would be nice if he had like a sprite of him on the the map so you'd be able to tell. This would be all nice and dandy. It's Yuka. If you're not in here, please come out. If you are in here, you might as well just show yourself in front of me. Doesn't look like he is. I still cannot examine a single freaking thing in any of these rooms. Well, can I go down to the first floor? Maybe he went down there. Because I checked everywhere except the lab and the other place on the side of the lab. And I didn't feel like going back there because, you know, not Satoshi, but Sachiko's down there and she just murder me and stuff. What is down here? Oh my gosh, so much map. Okay, I am here. Holy crap. I've played this game. I'm in the 7th chapter. And yet I still don't know these maps well enough whenever I see them. Maybe he went into the locker room? Oh, I'm gonna check the locker room if I can actually go there. There's so many things that could happen. I'm gonna get trapped in a never-ending hallway. What's that noise? Ah! Suddenly, my field of vision started going topsy-turvy. Was they falling? It was an earthquake, but there was more than just that. The floor beneath me was moving up and down in time with the shake's left-right motion. Yeah. Big brother. Big brother. I tried pulling one hand on the floor for balance and getting back to my feet. I need to keep going after Big Brother, otherwise I'll lose his trail. I thought I'd done it. I was standing now, and I had started getting used to the vibrations. As long as I hugged the walls, I could walk. But that all quite literally came crashing down around me soon enough. The widely shaking floor cracked, then crumbled. And I was free-falling. Oh, I was free-falling, and I'm falling. Free falling, I was free falling. Oh. I raised my head and found myself lying on the top of a pile of rubble. I wasn't too much worse for the wear, though, all things considered. Where am I? I looked all around me frantically, but saw nothing even remotely familiar. This was definitely someplace new. And it didn't feel much like a school anymore. The walls and floor are made of packed dirt, with only a railroad dust keeping it all together. It's really musty down here. I knew I was on the ground. I had to be. It felt that way. There were no windows anywhere, and based on the smell, there was no ventilation either. It's really hard to breathe. Oh no. Big Brother! Big Brother might have gotten caught up in guard in that earthquake too, I thought. He could be down here. It was a big one after all. Maybe he was injured. Maybe he couldn't move. I had to find him right away. I tried pushing myself up the pile of rubble, ready to shoot my feet and continue the search. That didn't last long, however. My hands and feet were still numb from the ropes, making it hard to keep my balance. I fell back onto my butt. My underwear was completely waterlogged, like a full sponge. It squished unpleasantly on the debris, sending a cold chill through my entire body. What's going on? I reached down and felt it. It was absolutely soaked through. It would take forever for it to dry. That's right. I forgot I peed myself. I was so wrapped up in running for my life and chasing after Big Brother, I didn't even notice the wetness. But now I couldn't get it out of my mind. Oh, it's so gross. Tears were welling up in my eyes. How could I be so pathetic? I forced myself to my feet, doing my best to try to ignore the squishy sensation. I wouldn't be able to ignore it for long, however. My panties were noticeably... This is so awkward. The urine were practically ice cold. I couldn't go on like this. I was going to get a rash or catch pneumonia or something. And every step was going to be on its own form of mushy, gushy, yeah. But what could I do? I could take them off, but then what? Carry them with... What? Just lay them on the ground. You have shorts. Or something. If it wasn't torn in half by that, Kizami. Ooh. Leave them on the floor for someone else to... Gosh darn it. You're in the middle of a school of the... Big Brother. I swallowed my pride, held back my tears the best as I could, and waddled onward. Isn't there anywhere I can go to get these off? I don't know, but I know there's a bunch of cars driving by me. Maybe you can tell them to get out of their cars and stuff. And tell them not to drive at 10 at night. Oh my gosh, this is a new map! No, it's not, no. But I do have this back part now. I do. Usually it was cut off right here, and now I can see this part. Let's go to the storeroom. Storehouse. It's nice. This is gonna be a bunch of, ingredients and foods and stuff? No. The door won't even. It is locked. I have to find some other place. What kind of place is a door like this? The door, okay, I understand. I already read that. Let's go to the girls' room, see if you can, have any built-up pee you need to release still. Or maybe you need to pee again already, because you seem to pee every 5 seconds. You seem to pee like an old lady. But hey, I don't know where I was going with that. Is this an actual bathroom? There are no protective seals and no weird smells. The only bathrooms I'd seen up to this point were unusable. Charms on the door mysteriously sealing the room shut, bodies hanging in the stalls. This looked to be a completely normal bathroom, certainly the most normal I've ever seen since getting stuck in this place anyway. Well, can you go in it? I am in it, but you're just standing on the outside of it. Go inside of it. What is this thing? There's a loose piece of wood on the ground here. Why wouldn't I take it? This might be useful or something. It's a piece of wood. I would have never guessed. Wonder if I can get it in the stalls. I tried pulling on one of those wooden stall doors. Is anyone in here? I listened carefully for any hint of response, even going so far as to hold my breath. I guess if anyone did respond, it would be pretty scary. But there wasn't a single sound to be heard. The entire room was dead silent. The walls were made of packed dirt, after all, and there was a lot of moisture in the air. Effectively, the whole place was unnaturally soundproof. This is perfect. There's no one else around. I backed away from the stall slightly and almost tipped over a fairly sizable crack in the ground, about 5 centimeters wide and 1 centimeter thick. This might be a good spot to hide them. Finally, I was able to get out of those waterlogged panties, despite being alone. I still... Gosh darn, why? Then I stuffed them tightly in the crack I discovered. The hole's not big enough. Some of it's still sticking out. If only there were those little moments nice. What do I do now? I'll just leave it. Don't even care about them. You're in the middle of a school that is going to bring you death. If someone sees someone's panties, they're just gonna be like, oh my gosh, there's life here, let's just go search for life. Instead of thinking, oh my gosh, I'm a pervert, let's just do whatever with these panties, if that's what you're thinking. I don't even know what she's thinking. Another piece of wood. What do I need all this wood for? I'm so glad Big Brother didn't have to see me do this. Please, don't let anyone find me until I'm done. Especially not Oni-chan. Not that Big Brother would likely wander in the girl's bathroom, but it was possible given the circumstances. So just to be safe, I figured it couldn't hurt to pray that it didn't happen. Maybe I should stuff them down even further. It'd be embarrassing if everyone would find these after all. Okay. My underwear was now totally buried out of the sight, and there was no one to come across them and I couldn't see it. Satisfied, I stood up, away from my panties that were stuffed down there. It's so drafty now. But it's still a lot better than wearing wet panties. Oh my. It's been nothing but earthquakes since we got here. I wonder if this place will be okay. It seems even older than the school building. I peeked my head out of the bathroom and looked around. Nobody's out there, right? Big Brother! Big Brother! My voice echoed a lot longer than I expecting. That actually surprised me, considering the wet dirt walls. I didn't think the sound would travel that far. I'm scared. If any of Big Brother's friends are nearby, please. I really want to wash my hands. I began walking through the hall once again, this time a bit slower and more unevenly due to the exhaustion. Time to search some more. Okay, let's kind of go to the end of this hall and then not be singing girls, because this is what the singing girls were before, and I don't like them. Maybe I can just go into the boys' bathroom and find Oni-chan? Because, I mean, he would be in the boys' bathroom, right? He is a guy. However, the door is firmly shut. I cannot firmly grasp it open. Oh my gosh. Whoops. Whoops. Just don't even think about that for a second. Just don't even think that happened. It's gone. It's no longer there, so it's no longer in your mind. I'm gonna go to this end of this hall to take your mind off of stuff. And you see, put your mind to this guy who's like depressed in the corner here. He's probably depressed because he's dead, and skeleton remains as well. Given its tiny stature, it's fairly likely belonged to an elementary school student in life. There's a student ID name tag halfway lodged inside the poor girl's ribcage. Why was it lodged in her ribcage? That's weird. Great Harbor Elementary School. Chihiro Tamamura. She's an elementary school student. That's terrible. Wow. Man, that's just depressing. Let's go to the death room. Speaking of depressing things, let's go and lighten ourselves with some death room. Actually, I can actually go in it. Is there like buckets of... Oh my gosh. It's worse than usual. Holy crap, there's buckets of blood, as I was speaking of. There's a guy on that little table over there. It doesn't seem like gonna go. Oh my gosh, there's a skeleton right here. There's a set of skeleton remains, as I just said. There doesn't seem to be any way to determine the gender of clothing I've blown. But there's a student ID name tag nearby. Oh my gosh, bearing a traditionally feminine name. Sakura Matoya from Komoshu Trade School. It's a nice name. Can I get in this thing? There's a cabin here that looks big enough to fit a whole person inside. It might be a good hiding spot. If anyone's gonna just have to go here. But if it would probably be scary, you might even get out of the room while I can. Oh my gosh, there's a guy coming. Door in the room suddenly snapped shut. And there's a guy coming. It seemed to be locked in. What do I do? Is there anything I do in place of the guy? What do I do? Okay, so it seems like I can examine a lot more stuff now. Like, I can strap myself in here, I guess? So, well, okay, I can examine these buckets like I did. I was able to, no, apparently can't anymore. But I can get in there. Do I want to hide, or do I want to I'm gonna hide in here. There's a key inside the cabin, take it. Yes. That is the weirdest key I've ever seen, actually. I wonder if I can use this key to get out. I should at least give it a try. It doesn't do much good without a doorknob. Quietly return the key to its spot inside the cabinet. There's a fairly large stone sitting in the heavy wooden table, take it? Oh, yeah, it's probably a doorknob. Or it's just a stone. If I bang this against the door with all my might, I might just bust it open. Here we go. That is not a good idea. It's a metal door that's like a barricade thing. And you're just smacking it with a rock, causing a lot of noise for the guy that's coming after us. You see? Oh no, because of all the noise I'm making. I would have never guessed, Yuka! I would have never guessed. I gently return the stone to its original spot. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh, there's like 84% darkening. Let's examine this dead body. Yeah, examine it. There's a thoroughly decomposed remains on the table here. Based on general appearance and what's left of the deceased clothing, they appear to belong to a very young girl. Her name tag is affixated to her chest. Great Harper Elementary School, Mako Sakurai. That just brought up my darkening even more. Would there be one in the sink? Is there anywhere else to examine? I think that's the only other place I have to examine, is this table. This, I checked for the key in there, this would probably be where it is. There's a nail puller shoved into the sink drain, pull it out? No. I don't need no nail puller. Oh my gosh, he's right here. Oh my gosh. Am I fading? It hurts. Brother, it hurts. I couldn't move any part of my body. I just fallen completely limp. And my vision had gone black. Felt like I was being swallowed up by the darkness, and there's nothing I could do to stop it. It was seeping into every part of me. Big brother. Help. Well, that was death via darkening. Again. Well, a lot of stuff to redo is coming right now. I need to freaking learn to save every once in a while. Well, I'm back now. And I just saved so I don't have to redo, like 15 minutes and stuff, which is really good. And I think I probably should have taken this nail puller before. I thought that if I didn't take it, it wouldn't raise my darkening and I wouldn't die a terrible death. But it did kill me. And then there's nothing else can I examine. Can I examine these buckets? No. Yeah, it looks like the only thing I can examine is take this nail puller. I definitely should have took it. I feel like an idiot now. A nail puller. If I stick this in the door, I might be able to use it as like a doorknob. I never even thought of it like that. Holy crap, it worked. I really never even thought of it like that. I thought it was like, oh my gosh, there's a nail puller, but it's an iron door. Well, that was Room of Death. I almost died. I actually did die. But in this form of Yuka, didn't know that I about died. Otherwise, she'd probably go slightly insane knowing that there was an alternate dimension of her, and that I was playing as her, and, she died, and then just, restarted the save. She could have feel better that she, never dies, but she also could feel worse that she did die, and then I'm, controlling her every move and stuff. I'm also commentating over her, so she might even feel like the words I've been putting into her mouth and stuff. This is a really depressing thought for Yuka. I think she may commit suicide sometime soon. That's bad, I should have said that. The door to this particular room is shuddering ever so slightly, as if there were a breeze blowing against it gently from inside. I think I can open this. I slowly and hesitantly put both hands on the doorknob and started to turn it. I guess I can go in. Alright, let's see what's in here. I hope it connects to an exit somewhere. That smells awful. As soon as the door opened, even a crack, a powerful, horrible stench slammed into my face and twisted around my nasal cavities like a jet of water. This is the smell of something rotting. I was instantly feeling nauseous and lightheaded, as if I was suddenly deprived of oxygen. I can't do this. I need to get out of here. That sounded like water. Is there water in here? Holding my nose, I stepped back into the room and crept over to the source of the noise. If there were water here, maybe I could wash my hands, I thought. Where is it? My extreme thirst came back with full force as well. Clean water was the greatest thing I could possibly find right now. I accidentally, oh gosh, darn it. Countless flies immediately flew around from the overturned bucket and began swarming all around me. The buzzing wind sounded right against my ears as if they were attacking me. I let go of my nose and began flailing my arms wildly, attempting in vain to drive them away. I can't even see my hands in front of my face. I haphazardly stumbled forward. I found my foot splashing in shallow liquid. Moments later, my hand came in contact with a wall brushed against a switch. I heard a faint clicking sound, and then... Holy crap. The lights blinked on, and I could clearly see the room I was standing in. What is this place? Are those... bodies? A large proportion of the floor had been dug out of something resembling a pool, which was filling its stagnant, discolored water and dismembered bodies. The bodies were decomposing a lot faster than they naturally would, on account of the wetness. Most of them had swarms of maggots instead of faces. Several bodies had actually washed up on the ground outside the pool as well. Those few were still limbs looked like they may lose, but they might look like lose them at any moment. The torsos were all swollen and black, and everything else was bone white. But why? There's so many bodies in one place. The closet body is spreading in this sappy mucus from its nose, the mouth staring at me with ugly, mean expression. The thick fluid coming out was reddish-brown in color. It seemed to be a disgusting mixture of blood and dead bugs. What's that sound? Some sort of huge door eye along the top of the wall opened up, and I could clearly feel a breeze blowing through the room. It was a trash chute. If I climb up here, maybe I can get back into the school building. What is that? I can hear something. It's getting closer. I was afraid of what might be coming through that hole, so I put some distance between me and myself. Something heavy from above and splashed into the pool, spraying my face with rotten, stagnant water. A body. A body. The body that had fallen into the pool of water was wearing a school uniform. As soon as it touched the liquid, it began bubbling and melting into it, as if it were a bag of ingredients tossed in a stew pot. One of the poor victim's lungs floated at the surface, giving the whole scene even more of a sick, soup-like appearance. I need to get out of here now. I can't stand here any longer. I dragged my wet foot along the dry part of the ground for a second or two, then made a dash for the door.